edition of the Sports Block. We are live here at Middle Creek High School for tonight's matchup between the Mustangs of Middle Creek and the Leesville Road Pride. If you're just tuning in, we just concluded the girls varsity game where they came out with a commanding win of 20-plus points over the Pride. I'm Kevin Brunson. I'll be running play-by-play tonight. I'm joined with Brian Hughes, who will be running color. So yeah, the starters for Middle Creek tonight are number 0, Nate Otto, number 23, Fred Irafimi, number 33, Kamari Bobbitt, number 5, Quentin Jackson, and number 24, Quentin Ray. The head coach tonight for Middle Creek Mustangs is David Kushner. He's very, very pleased with his team this year. They came off last week's home game versus Cleveland and completely blew them out of the water. Quentin Ray had one of his best games here at Middle Creek with 2 exhilarating dunks on fast breaks that really got the crowd into it, and came out with a great win over Fuquay in conference. And the Mustangs are going to control the ball here early. Our sponsor tonight is Crystal Palace. The Mustangs thank them for everything they do, providing food, providing everything for pregame meals. Much appreciated to Crystal Palace. Turnover, Quentin Ray looks to run. A good layup. Everyone was getting ready for him to dunk. Ball out of bounds, going to stay with the Mustangs. Over the past home games, we've seen Middle Creek really likes to run the ball after an opponent make. They'll get the ball inbounded very quickly and just run the floor. Nate Otto spotted up for 3, no good. Number 24 for Leesville getting a good post layup to go, tying the game at 2 apiece. Bounds, number 24. And a defensive foul called on Leesville, number 22, Sanders Ross.
looks like just like in previous weeks, the Middle Creek defense is going to be running that strong full court press. And so far it seems to be working for them, limiting the Leesville Pride offense to only 2 points in about 3 minutes, 7 seconds. And it's going to be Leesville's ball right here.
Middle Creek's going to run the full court press. It seemed to work, and every other time they've run it, so it proved to be very effective for them.
It looks like Leesville's come prepared to beat that full court press, passing the ball back and forth, trying to mix up that defense.
Fred Arafimi comes up with a great block.
Leesville's going to get the ball back on their side. Not so great communication on Leesville's part. And it looks like number 30, Austin Oglesby, number 11, Curtis Person is going to be coming in for the Mustangs. For number 0, Nate Otto, and number 33, Kamari Bobbitt. Middle Creek's going to start with the ball. Looks to me like Leesville's going to be in a 3-2 zone defense for now at least. A missed shot by the Mustangs going to lead to the ball being in possession by the Pride. So there's a little bit of mix-up on coverage on Middle Creek's part. Great pass down low by the Pride. It's going to be 2 points for them and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Curtis Burst, and that is his first for the night. And the shot is good. That is 3 points for the Leesville Pride, Leesville Road Pride. They're going to be leading 5-4 with 3:20 left in the first quarter. Then he puts up a shot, it's no good. And fight over that ball, but the Pride are going to get it back. It's going to be a foul called on Middle Creek. Number 12 for the Pride's going to take a shot. It's no good. And number 33, Kamari Bobbitt's going to be coming in for number 23, further family for the Mustangs. Leesville's second shot is good. They're now leading 6-4 with 2:48 left in the quarter. So the ball's going to be off the Pride. It's going to stay in Middle Creek's possession. Austin Oglesby looks to inbound the ball. He gets it to Kamari Bobbitt. He's going to pass it off to Quentin Jackson. Good shot there by Kamari Bobbitt for the Mustangs. It's wide open out the other end of the court. Shot's no good. Mustangs get the ball right back.
Mustangs looking to get some long passes, trying to disrupt the defense. Quentin Ray comes back with a great steal. Quentin Jackson looks to run, gets it to Bobbitt. A good, easy layup.
So far, this game has definitely been a huge test for this Middle Creek team. They haven't faced many very good teams recently, but this is definitely going to be one of the better teams they'll face this season. It's definitely showing with the score being tied 8-8 with a minute left in the quarter. This hasn't happened in any of the previous games the Mustangs have played in. We have a turnover on Middle Creek's part. Leesville's going to take their time, bringing the ball down the court. Middle Creek gets the ball right back. Austin Ogle's going to bring it down the court for the Mustangs. Bobbitt puts up the shot, but it's no good, but there is a foul on play. We have 2 shots for Bobbitt. First one's no good. Number 3, Keon Smith's going to be coming up for number 5, Quentin Jackson for the Mustangs. Bobbitt's second shot is good. This gives the Mustangs a 1-point lead with 25 seconds left in the quarter. Quentin Ray definitely playing some good defense like he has been in previous games. Good screen set there by number 24 for the Pride. He's going to put up his shot. It's no good. There's going to be a foul called on Bobbitt. Pride get 2 shots. The first one is good. Second shot is good as well. Let's put the Pride up 10-9 on the Mustangs with a little bit less than 3.5 seconds left in the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, Middle Creek is down 1 over the Pride. So we're going to take a quick break on the sports block. We'll be right back. Second quarter, Middle Creek trails the Pride of Leesville 10-9.
That was a good shot by Leesville. Just wasn't able to go in. It's going to be Mustang's ball now. Quinter is going to look to pass it down low to bob it. Keon Smith for the Mustangs looking to inbound the ball. This Kamari Bob puts up the shot. It's no good. Leesville's going to get that ball back. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be off the Mustangs. It's going to stay with the Leesville Pride. Pride definitely keeping this passing game up. Makes out that full court press for the Mustangs. And get up a shot. It's good.
Number 24, Reggie Jones. And Quentin Ray spots up for three, no good. Leesville's going to look to run the fast break. Layup is good.
That was good defense by Quentin Ray and Keon Smith, but that was a great shot by Leesville.
Number 12, Lamont Martin White.
Pride are definitely fighting for this ball to get on their side. They do get it. It'll take no time getting down to the rim, put up a shot, and it's good. I feel like that shot was definitely more luck than it was skill. Gonna be a timeout called.
And with that timeout, we're going to take another break. You're watching the Sports Talk. We'll be right back. Back. Kamari Bobbitt inbounds to Quentin Jackson. Middle Creek Crazies are trying to get the team back into the game. Pass deflected out of bounds, going to stay with the Mustangs. And like you said, so far this is the Mustangs' biggest game they've had to deal with. You know, not much has been a controversy between either team so far. So Fred Irafemi with a great block. Fast break goes to Nate Otto. Gets the layup. It's good. Ross takes a three, no good. Jump ball, possession arrow, points to the Pride. Irafemi is using his great size tonight. You know, we're going to see many blocks by him. The layup is good for number 20, Shahid Petaway. Ray finds Otto, nothing but net. And just like that, Middle Creek is right back into this game. It's going to be called on number 0, Nate Otto. First shot is good. Good screen by Irafemi. Quentin Ray finds Otto in the corner, shoots a 3. No good. Quentin Ray gets an offensive rebound. Gives it back to Jackson. And a foul called on the Pride. It's number 22, Sander Ross. It's his second personal foul of the game. Quentin Ray to the line for 2 shots. First shot is good.
And for the Leesville Pride, number 23, Ben Zemenek is going to be coming in. And number 22, Sanders Ross. Ray's second shot is good. Mustangs are now trailing 20-16 with 4:45 left in the half. Leesville taking their time, bringing the ball down the court. Great defense by Quentin Ray. He's going to go up. He's going to put the dunk, and it's good. Seeing a teammate dunk is definitely one of the biggest morale boosts you can have. But Leesville answers back with 2 points of their own. Middle Creek taking no time getting the ball down to their side of the court. Great defense by Leesville. He's going to take a shot. It's no good. He gets the rebound. Next shot is no good. Quentin Jackson with the rebound. It's going to be knocked out by the Pride. It's going to be the Mustangs' ball. Ball's going to be off of Kamara Bob's going to Leesville's ball. Again, number 23, Ben Zemenek for the Leesville Pride, trying to inbound that ball. Zemenek puts up a shot, it's blocked by Irafemi. It's going to come off of Nate Otto and it's going to stay in possession of the Pride. And the Mustangs have number 11, Curtis Burson, going in for 23, Fred Irafemi. You can hear the Creek Crazies in the background with that Fred chant. Jackson puts up his 3. It is good. Nothing but net. As the Mustangs trail 22-21 with 2:50 left in the half. Zemenek puts up a shot. It's no good. Bounces off Quentin Ray's foot. Leesville gets it back, puts up a shot of their own, it's good. Quentin Jackson gonna bring it down, puts up a shot, it's no good. Fans not agreeing that there should have been a call there. But Leesville having no problem scoring right there. Bobbitt with a wide open jumper, but he wasn't able to capitalize off of it. Number 24, Reggie Jones puts up 2 points for the Pride. Looks like the Pride is on a bit of a run right now. They're only up by 1, but now, within a matter of a minute, they're up 7. Puts up a shot, and it's good. Less than a minute left in the half. The Mustangs are trailing the Pride 21-30. Shot under the goal is not good. Came from number 11, Curtis Burston for the Mustangs. Brandon Staves trying to control this offense for the Pride, trying to get something going. Be a good block by the Mustangs. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Leesville. And we got number 4, Chris Sherrod, coming in for the Pride.
As well as number 3, 23, and 30, respectively, Keon Smith, Freddie Arfimi, and Austin Oglesby for the Mustangs.
Sherrod puts up a 3, it's no good. And over the back foul called on Zemanek for the Pride. It's going to be Mustang's ball. 2 seconds left in the half. There's not a whole lot they can do right here.
And at the end of the half, Middle Creek trails 21-30. You're watching the Sports Block. We'll be right back. And we're back, about to start the second half of tonight's game. Middle Creek still down 21-30, but you know, coming out of halftime, they always have big momentum.
We got an update in the Tri-9 for boys basketball. We got Apex leading Cary 43-18 at the half. Apex has always been a force to reckon with in the Tri-9 when it comes to boys basketball.
Foul on number 5, Quentin Jackson. Number 20, Shahid Petaway gets his first free throw to go. Waiting his second shot. Second shot good as well. Pass out of bounds, gonna stay with the Mustangs.
Number 5, Quentin Jackson gonna look to inbound it. There's an upcourt to Nate Otto, who almost gets a backcourt penalty. Right, puts up the jumper, it's no good. Please, as we get the ball right back.
Number 12, Martin White, looking for something to go for the offense. And Middle Creek playing really good defense right now. Kamari Baba comes up with the steal. He's gonna find Quentin Jackson, getting it to Nate Otto. I think he slipped on something. Looks to have hurt his ankle maybe.
It is, in fact, going to be Leesville's ball. It looks like number 30, Austin Oglesby, is going to be coming in for number 0, Nate Otto, who looks like he's limping a little bit on his right leg. Number 20, Shay Petaway, gets a good bucket.
Femi's layup just off.
Number 10, Brandon Staves, puts up 2 more points for Leesville. Looks like there's going to be a timeout called. 5:41 left in the third quarter. The Mustangs are trailing 21-36. We're going to take a quick break right here. We'll see you in a little bit.
And we're back. And Michael Beam checks into the game.
So he came from number 30, Austin Oglesby. Mustangs put up a shot. It's no good. It's going to go right back to Leesville.
traveling call on number 10, Brandon Stevens.
Leesville is definitely killing Middle Creek with all the turnovers they're forcing, and they were able to capitalize on most of these, with the Pride being up 36-21 on the Mustangs. That shot is no good. Burston's can get the rebound, give to Keon Smith, who's going to bring it up the court for the Mustangs. Gets it back down to Burston, puts up a shot, it's no good. Once again, it will be Leesville's ball. Quentin Ray is going to continue to play the great defense that we've seen him play all season. Martin White gets the pass off the Staves. He gives it down to Jones. Staves puts up a three, and it's good. Pride now having a very demanding 18-point lead on the Mustangs, with the third quarter being halfway over.
Middle Creek, it's a good timeout to call there. The Mustangs really can't seem to get anything going offensively. They seem to be a little out of sync right now. So, with that timeout, they're going to look to get back together, get in their style of play. Good timeout by Coach Kushner there.
Yeah, the Mustangs are definitely not playing the offense that they're normally obliged to playing. At this point in the game and all the other games, they'd have at least 50 points, but they're only able to have 21 right now. That Pride defense they got going right now is just insanely good.
Foul's going to be called on number 12, Lamont Martin White.
Number 5, Quentin Jackson's going to inbound into Fred Irfemi. Up to Nate Otto. Back to Jackson. Down to Irfemi. He's going to put it up. It's blocked. He gets it. It's going to be Leesville ball once again. The shot did not count. Middle Creek sticking with this full court press. Sanders Ross is able to get the three and draw a foul at the same time. He's going to get his one shot. Number 33, Kamari Bob is going to come in for number 4, Michael Beam. Ross's free throw is good. That's a 4-point play from him. That is spectacular. Ball's going to stay in possession of Middle Creek.
Quentin Ray looks to drive. Dangerous pass.
Good putback from Bobbitt, but was not able to go in.
Foul is going to be called on number 24, Reggie Jones, sending Quentin Jackson to the line to shoot 2.
You know, with Middle Creek having 3 captains in the game right now, and Quentin Jackson, Nate Otto, and Quentin Ray, I feel like one of them needs to step up right now and help this flustered Middle Creek offense get something done, because it looks like they have not scored many points in this quarter, if any at all. Take that back. There's a point on the board. Jackson's going to put up his second shot. And it's no good. Pride's going to get the ball. Wrong with what I was saying earlier about how the Middle Creek offense isn't being able to put as many points up as they have in other games. If you look at their fouls, they're not really playing as aggressively as they're used to playing. They've only got 2 fouls in this quarter, and usually by now they'd have about 5 or 6. They don't seem to be fighting too much for getting points or anything. It's going to be a steal by number 24, Reggie Jones.
Martin White with a good layup on the fast break. It's going to be foul number 22, Sanders Ross. His third.
23, your family's going to get 2 shots. First one is no good. We got number 22, John Braun, coming in for number 33, Kamari Bobbitt. We've also got number 23, Ben Zemanek, and we got number 4, Chris Sherrod, coming in for the Pride. Your family's second shot is no good. Pride's going to get the ball back.
Number 15, Grayson Kelly.
John Braun puts up a 3, but it's no good. Leesville's going to get the ball right back. It's going to take no time getting down the court. Good double team performed by Nate Otto and Quentin Jackson. It's going to be the Mustangs' ball. John Braun's going to come out for the Mustangs, and replacing him is going to be number 33, Kamari Bobbitt. I take that back. Fred Urfemi's going to be coming out.
Quentin Ray with a good jump shot on the baseline. There's about 30 seconds left. Looks like the Pride's going to hold it and take the last shot of the quarter.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might have been the only basket Middle Creek has scored this whole quarter.
Yeah, other than a few free throws.
Looks like Quentin Ray might be a little banged up. Coming in for Ray is going to be number 3, Keon Smith. Got number 5, Quentin Jackson, inbounding the ball for the Stangs.
At the end of the third quarter, Middle Creek has a ways to go to get back into this game, trailing 49-24. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Walk. We'll be right back. Back with 8 minutes left in today's game. Middle Creek is down by a big margin, but they're definitely not out of this game. Last quarter it was a 19-3 run for the Pride, so it's not out of hand. It can turn, the tables can turn. Middle Creek can get on a run and get back into this game just as fast as they got out of it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be hard for them to make a comeback with the way they've been playing, though. They've just got to maintain the ball on offense, and they got to keep it on that side of the court for the rest of the night. I think Middle Creek coach David Kushner has talked to them about it, how they need to keep that ball on offense. But it looks like it's going to be a first burst and had the ball, and he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a Leesville ball. Middle Creek sticking with that full court press on defense. First shot by Sanders Roth is good. Puts the Leesville Pride up 50-24 with 7:30 left in the game. Ross's second shot is good as well. Bob is going to inbound the ball to Quentin Jackson. Another turnover by Middle Creek. They're just going to stop it. There's no other way I can say that.
There's really no other way to say it. You just need to stop the turnovers and they'll be fine.
They're just rushing to get these points, and yeah. There's definitely no way to dispute that that was not a travel. We got number 24, Quentin Ray, and number 30, Austin Oglesby, checking in for the Mustangs. Ray puts up a shot, it's no good. Rebounded by the Pride.
The Mustangs aren't playing bad defense. It's just the offensive turnovers that are killing them right now.
I don't even think that it's the Mustangs that are just playing bad. I think Leesville is just good. I think they're very good. They're dominant on both sides of the court. That is another 2 points for the Pride.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing what every great basketball team does, is capitalize on their opponent's mistakes. And every turnover, they just come down the court and get an easy bucket.
Auburn puts up a good shot. Mustangs are now trailing 53-26 with 6 minutes left in the game. Ball is going to stay in possession of Leesville. Middle Creek continuing to play good defense. It looks like 24 Reggie Jones put up the shot and is good. Looks like Otto's about to put up the shot, but he's going to get the ball away at Oglesby. Gives it back to Otto. Finds Ray down low and kicks it out to Bobbitt. The ball was loose, but Ray was able to get it and put it up for a shot, and it was good. Leesville's going to bring the ball down the court. Three-pointer good by Sanders Ross from Pride.
Looks like a timeout's going to be called on Leesville. You know, luckily enough it was, because I think on the ball side of the court they had a foul on Quentin Jackson, so that eliminated that foul. Yeah, you know, the biggest thing I've noticed so far is, you know, the Mustangs tend to wear their emotions on their sleeve. I've noticed a lot of players out on the court, just, you know, with the long faces, just kind of down on themselves. But that's the worst thing that could happen right now. Just, I mean, stay positive. You 28 points with 4 minutes. I mean, it's a long road to come back on, but it's not over. So.
Yeah, anybody that plays sports knows that if you are down and you act like you're down and you just don't think positive at all, you're not going to be back up. Ball's going to be inbounded by Sanders Ross. One thing that I've noticed about Leesville is that all of their players are just all around good. Each one of them has their own specific skill set, and they work well. They work really well together, and it would take a really good team to beat these guys.
Like you were talking about earlier, the foul trouble for the Mustangs, and they've only picked up 2 fouls here, so they have more to offer. And another foul is going to be called on Keon Smith. Starting to call little touch fouls now.
Shot's going to be no good by Petaway. It's going to be Mustang's ball right here. It's going to inbound to Keon Smith. You get a quick down, and Quentin Wright's going to put up a jumper. And he's no good. Gets it back, puts up another shot, and it's good. Another 2 points for the Pride. Quentin Wright literally taking no time at all trying to score some points. Luckily, Keon Smith is there to grab the ball back in bounds. So now 2 points for the Mustangs. It's going to be a jump ball, but it's going to go to the Pride. And for the Mustangs, we got number 4, Michael Beam, number 22, John Perron, number 44, Tucker Daniel, and number 42, Jackson Buser coming in for the Mustangs. Only person staying in will be Keon Smith. Smith passed down low. Buser was not able to hold on to it. And it looks like the Pride are going to be subbing in a whole new group of guys.
Pass goes out of bounds. Giving the ball back to the Mustangs, trying to fire something up.
It looked like they were on a little bit of a run right there, but after subbing in a bunch of new guys, it's not the case anymore. Well, it could be a lie. It looks like Michael Beam right there put up 3 points. Beam's giving it everything he's got right now. But another shot by the Pride is good. Ball swatted out of bounds by the Pride. Charge call on that one. It's going to be Mustang's ball. Got number 40, Sonny Papani, coming in for number 23, Ben Zemanek.
Keon Smith will be going to the line for 1-1. First shot is good.
Pretty crazy. He's giving him a little bit of support on that shot.
Second shot hits nothing but net.
And with 1:43 left in the game, the Mustangs are trailing the Leesville Road Pride 39-62. Shot is no good, but it's going to stay in possession of Leesville. A block by Jackson Buser. Keon Smith's going to get it. It's going to stay with the Mustangs. swatted out of bounds by Jethro Bahane. A long three-pointer made by number 22, John Perron. It's a very risky shot, but he felt like he could make it, and he did. Mustangs are getting the ball back. The Mustangs are definitely playing a better fourth quarter, cutting the lead only to 20 with 40 seconds left in the game. Beam with the steal. Cut the ball, and he was able to save it before it rolled out of bounds. Bronca gives it over to Smith, puts up a three, and it is no good. Pride getting the ball right back. We got number 14, Corey Brassington, bringing the ball down for the Pride. John Braun saving that ball before it goes out of bounds. Gives it up the court to Keon Smith. Puts up a shot, but he's giving me a foul call on Brassington. Smith's second shot is good. That's the last shot by Leesville will conclude the game. The Mustangs have lost by a score of 62 to 44.
An unfortunate loss by the Mustangs. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here watching the Sports Block. Tonight, you know, it really shows on the stat sheet. You know, Leesville Road having more fouls. You know, it doesn't always show that they're more, you know, aggressive. But you know, Middle Creek with 7 fouls. You know, for the past games we've seen them have 10+ fouls every game. You know, it shows really they're playing a lot better defense. And tonight I really didn't see the aggressiveness that we usually see. So, I mean, really all in all, Middle Creek, once they got down, they stayed down. They never really picked themselves back up. I saw a few times, Nate Otto, a couple other players trying to get their team back in it. Just, nothing really working tonight.
Yeah, and taking some notes from the away team, the Leesville Pride, they did put up 62 points on the night, but it wasn't a complete defensive domination on their part. They only had 42 rebounds, but Middle Creek did get 38 rebounds. And as you said about the fouls, there wasn't as many fouls as we're used to seeing in an aggressive game, with Leesville only having 8 fouls, whereas we had the Mustangs who put up 7. But on the offensive side of the ball, we definitely had Leesville dominating for tonight, shooting 53% from the field, whereas the Mustangs only shot from 36%. As I said during the broadcast, I feel like the Leesville Pride had a lot more key players that had a wider skill set than some of the players on the Mustangs, and they were able to just, not only one of them was able to take shots, they had 6 or 7 guys that were able to get the ball and just score.
And so that's going to wrap it up for us here on the Sports Block. For Kevin and Brian, we thank you for tuning in. Make sure to tune in next week for our next Varsity Boys broadcast. Thanks for watching the Sports Block, and we're out.